Welcome to another EdUp Workplace Training walkthrough. In this course, you'll learn about the basics of fire safety and prevention. You'll be familiarized with the fire triangle to help prevent and identify factors that may cause fires before they happen. Proper usage of fire extinguishers and what to do when a fire breaks out. Now, starting with this first lesson, we are focusing on the fire triangle. And in this lesson, we'll learn about the three components that cause fires. Identification is the first step towards prevention. Let's hit start. In this lesson, we'll be taking a look at the fire triangle. What is the fire triangle? It's important to know how accidental fires happen before we can expect to prevent them. The fire triangle helps identify the three elements when mixed together to create fire. There are actually three main elements in the fire triangle. However, there's a fourth element that we'll discuss later. First up, we have oxygen. It's needed to sustain combustion. Heat is also necessary to reach the level of ignition. Lastly, some sort of fuel needs to be present, and this could come in the form of flammable materials or hazardous products. Let's swipe across. And lastly, all of these together create the chemical reaction for fire. Let's continue to the next slide. So if we take a closer look at the fire triangle, we'll see that taking air away from fire will extinguish it. Think about how when you blow on a fire, the sparks brighten. This is adding oxygen to fire to activate it. Next, we have heat. If you think of matches or a very hot electrical wire, without heat, there would be no fire ignited. This is important to remember with hot pipes, as they can get very hot or if electricity is being used in excess. Lastly, we have fuel. You can think of fuel as the material that burns. Fire can't come out of thin air. It needs combustible fuel to keep it going, and this can be in the form of wood, clothing, gas, and countless other materials. In the next part of this lesson, we are presented with a quick activity. Now we see the statement, fuel needs to be present to create fire. And is this statement true or false? This statement is absolutely true. Let's hit continue. And that is correct. It is an important element of the fire triangle. Fire doesn't happen out of thin air, so if potential fuel for fire doesn't come into contact with heat, a fire will not occur. The next question you should ask yourself is, what is fuel? There are a lot of materials that you wouldn't associate with fire that could in fact cause an accident when brought together with oxygen and heat. This is the first lesson in our EdUp course on fire safety. To see the full course and to deliver it to your teams for free, visit the link in the description. Stay tuned to our channel for more workplace training walkthroughs.